jump on it tonight. I've been kind of starting late a bit lately, but I managed to get all my ducks in a row today. I'm on day 4 of of this fast mimicking diet thing where I'm only eating 800 calories a day while still biking to and from work every day. So that's been interesting. But I'm on day 4 of 5. So tomorrow is my last day, and then I'll get to actually get back to like having enough food on Friday. All right. We had just finished this battle. I guess we could do some looting. Standard stuff. Sure. Steal all the stuff. Just want to make sure there's not anything of use over here. Alright,
Litany of reconnaissance recited.
moving along. So join the rest of the team. Oh, there's some bad guys over there. Probably we're gonna fight them in a minute. What's that? Sniper gloves. Those are fun. Ooh, and a sniper rifle. Maybe
This galaxy is
my
my
rogue trader.
playground.
I like her. Maybe she would benefit from having a sniper rifle. I don't think I need her to take the sniper gloves though, because I feel like Argenta will do better with them. Onslaught, one of my favorite Necromunda drugs, definitely goes to your Death Cult Assassin. Oh God, yeah, I can't even imagine how brutal a Death Cult Assassin who is like juiced to the gills on Onslaught would be.
In the shadows of the Imperium's ignorance, my genius blossoms. Oh, how they fear the brilliance that eludes their narrow vision.
Destroy this thing. Also, did my character my character just anti-aircraft battery certainly was constructed a long time ago, long before the colonization of this world began. It comes as no surprise that the insurgents were barely able to operate it. Modern arms protocols are incomprehensible to the machine spirit of such an ancient construction. Yeah, let's just destroy it. Might as well save the asses of this civilization while we're here, even though
They will see. Oh yes, they all
this is
will
that
see.
winter scaled
Attention to detail
dicks
is the key to success.
territory. Magenta, Nardina, Cabela, and Cassia. Actually, no, Aduna. Move back to here. Cassia, you move to here. Alright, let's do this. Getting into combat, first thing.
I've suffered worse.
I actually prefer the parts of this game that are less combat oriented. But, you know, starting out early game, you don't get as much choice about that. Alright.
I'll do it. That is not the Emperor's will.
Dude just survived a bolter shot in the back.
I will not.
Cool. 2? Bah, I say.
I serve the ruinous powers!
Such is the will of chaos.
They're really clumping up over here. Oh, that attack of opportunity was mean. Abelard is set on fire for 0 damage. Classic Abelard. That's a problem. If I move her up,
Be careful not to cross my
it's a
gate.
mistake. I shouldn't be doing this, but it's just funny when it happens.
If I may.
Oof, that even hurt Abelard.
Me.
In a related
If
matter,
you insist, Lord Captain.
Abby, you got some work to do. Wasn't quite enough. Alright.
Death to the weak! Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Let's see. Alright. She's gonna kill you.
As honor ordered. Killing brings me no pleasure.
Killing brings you no pleasure. I'm not sure I fully believe that.
I shall not fail. Death is a blessing. As the tenants demand. Caught by the web.
Death Cult Assassins are so
As
much
honor
fun.
ordained. The other side awaits. The shadows will see.
Yeah, no, that's just too good. It's just too good. Pasquale is not going to get far enough to
Explorers know one route. Forward.
cut anybody in half.
My vow is
So
to serve.
instead, I will just lay down some suppressing fire. Nice. Killed one of the cultists. I wasn't expecting for any lethality out of a frickin' Alright.
Lord is my muse.
Let's see. I can shoot somebody with the sniper rifle, I bet. Boom. That was pretty good. I could get used to that. I'm not exactly accustomed to this character being
What if?
a damage dealer.
the Emperor commands, none can escape the Emperor's
Boom.
judgment.
Oh, we are brutal. Alright. Now send Lady Cassie running forward.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Just a minor setback.
Abelard has such a good attitude.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
I really need if I had 10 Abelards, I could cleanse the galaxy.
It will be done. I will do my duty. We'll rule the stars themselves.
I'd rather not.
At your beck and call. Reduced to dust.
Alright, where's the last one? 'Cause there's one more cultist. I was drawing line of sight to him a second ago. Ah.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Someone else can do this.
Target well struck.
That's not the Seneschal's job.
Victory is if I took care of this one.
Alright. I think that's it.
My place is at the fore.
Oh wait, is that a cultist too? That's so funny, I didn't even notice him. I thought he was like a hostage or something. Alright.
Rejoice in battle!
Argenta,
This is unacceptable.
ventilate the man.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Ugh.
Emperor, give me strength.
I need everybody to start eating their Wheaties. Be at least as useful as Cassie.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Alright. Miss. Need to get that tech priest some more training.
Out of my way!
You sort of shot my navigator.
Death comes in
You're gonna pay for that.
I would that I could. I shall not be killing. Brings me no pleasure.
I always find the transitions out of combat to be like a little jarring, just because there isn't like a it's more like things leave the screen than like there's a marked change in the screen, and it throws me off. Alright.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
So we're gonna search some of these bodies, I guess. More boring equipment. I'm sure we'll find something interesting at some point. Alright. What do we got over here? The fountain's merry murmur seems to mock the surrounding chaos and desolation. It does seem slightly ridiculous that this fountain is still running just fine. Heretical. I don't know anybody who's like that. Heretical. Sounds awful. I definitely wouldn't find myself in any situations where I'm making heretic choices. Certainly. Okay.
There will be no peace in my
I don't
wake.
see any reason to go that way.
over there.
Man. Kind of bored
Your
of traps.
seneschal is always there for you. Experience. Nothing matters more.
Oh, Abelard. Keep telling yourself that. As ordered by the planet's lawful governor to prevent recurring rebellions, what was it? All planetary guard patrols are to be doubled. All conspirators and instigators will be harshly punished. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be going too well.
Oh, what lies beyond?
I love the like level design here. You get to like I feel like you see more of like kind of functional space here than you do in a lot of other like titles that are, you know, it's always kind of more hectic battlefield kind of settings, whereas you get more of a variety here. I expect we're going to walk into another ambush somewhere along here, since it's pretty much just ambush city. Oop, wait.
Patience? My nerves are frayed.
As it should be.
Soldiers' bodies and general aftermath of the battle suggest the attackers knew the squad's numbers, ranks, and movement precisely. Yes,
Do you require an
seems
audience?
fairly obvious at this point that we're
I
dealing
I
with
did
some
it. It is
inside
my destiny to
heresy.
traverse the unknown.
Ah, where's Cassie going? Okay. This planet is in rough shape. Shuttle must be what crashed into the building and destroyed part of the street. Wait, is this part of the thing I've been to before, or? Cargo management, blade management, formation, map. To the starport, to the western side, go down. So I've been through like the whole thing at this point. To the western side and go down. I guess this is where we head. And we go down. As we take all this junk.
One step at a time.
Alright, so
amidst
this area
the
we
madness.
were in before. And that was the exit to the upper way that took us out on the other side, I guess. I'm ever so slightly lost.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
This vault can be opened via the cogitator. That all that remains is to...
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Pascal.
The machine code grants me insight.
Unlatch the dampener. What does that do? coming, it's coming, it's drawing ever near. Heed the word of Aurora, abandon all. The final dawn is coming, yada yada yada. Yeah, we get it. The final dawn. Alright. Got another computer over here. Enter the code from the found note. Wait, we already did those.
Another notch.
Markings on this Valcaster indicate belongs to the planetary wardens. So the wardens are the problem.
Oh, there. Done.
You managed to decipher the technical litany. According to it, in order to perform the ritual of the motive force, you must supply power. Make sure the relay is closed. Check the dampener is latched and the supplemental external relay is shut. Okay, so first power, then close the relay, then dampener, then shut the supplemental external relay. Okay, so power is done. Unlatch dampener, unlatch dampener, unlatch dampener. Alright, relay is closed. So looking for the way to close the relay. Aha! So we close the relay.
Is an irrefutable certainty.
They will see. Oh, yes, they all will see.
Dampener's latch, supplemental external relay is shut. Alright, so now we close dampeners. Oh, reset the supply of the motive force.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the road thread.
Okay, so I have to come back over here, power the cogitator. Good God. Okay, it's just a order puzzle.
Operation.
So I thought that just doing the power was enough, but turns out to not be. So now we reset the supply of the motive force. Oh. Wait, maybe I misread that. Okay, so power the cogitator, make sure the relay is closed, check the damper is latched, and the external relay is shut. The supply must be correctly distributed. In no case must the flow be reset before the circuit is closed. Alright, so power the cogitator.
The machine god grants me insight.
It's over here, isn't it? I thought that other thing was over here. Unlatch the dampener, maybe? No, that's not it. I don't. Here's this one. I don't see the other thing. Alright, I may have to move on. Let's go back to the map. I haven't gone over there, I don't think. Maybe that's worth exploring.
what lies beyond.
Sewers. All right. The voice is moaning. Many residents of lower levels merge into a single humming noise.
Oh,
Cool.
what curiosity unveils itself before me.
What do we have up here?
Applaud my brilliance.
So I can
I feel
feel.
my age when fighting alongside such young warriors.
Indeed. While I have my navigator skills to call upon, you are, statistically speaking, far more likely to perish in battle. Oh,
So,
I mean, that came out wrong.
so there are like warp entities ready to just crack right through the.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Stop! There!
Another notch.
Unholy symbol scratch into the wall. Man. This town is depressing.
One step at a time.
Let us see what I
Amidst the
found.
madness. Everyone, applaud my brilliance.
More enemies to face.
Ah,
judgment.
fun.
We are truly blessed this day.
No, that's exactly what I was hoping for, was that a Herald of Zinch would show up. You know, that's always been my dream, to get ganked by a demon of the god who's definitely trying to recruit me. Love that for me. Alright, let's do this. Ooh, mind bullets.
A dance of blades and shadows. As honor ordained.
Blasphemer.
Trust me.
Let's make it quick. Hold on. I've
Alright. Argenta. Do your good works.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
I am.
Doubt is for
I
the
need to get this nun's eyes checked.
I'll do it.
You missed 6 shots? They're right in front of you.
At your beck and call. It will be done.
That is foolishness.
Man. This is annoying.
If only that were possible.
Oh, okay, she can move away.
Battlefields are
Oh, wait.
always drowned
Crap.
in scarlet.
That is where someone else is standing. God. Oh, wait. This is that bonus movement that we get. Alright.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
Abelard doesn't need bonus
Let's
movement.
get to it. Out of our way.
Alright.
Deliver us!
Gotta say, not a fan of my Psyker being in base contact with a bunch of close combatants.
You don't frighten me!
That was not the most convincing that could have
Me?
been.
If you insist, Lord, duty demands.
Damn. Her unflinching stare really cleaned house.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Indeed, reduced to dust.
I love Abelard.
It will be done.
Alright. Let's see if I can... Can I get Pascal?
Let's see.
Oh, ha ha ha. Oh, Hanuman. You're gonna do mighty things for me.
The Omnissiah knows all.
Oh my god.
Request approved.
I don't even blame you. He's a herald. They're kind of a big deal.
Let's make it quick.
No, it's cool. I was just thinking, wouldn't it be awesome if everything just bounced off of this guy? But I can still debuff you. And you can't do anything about it.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
I'm just gonna keep stacking the whole whatever that power is, inspect enemies or analyze enemies. Just gonna keep casting that.
Show me what you've got.
Oh my god, there's so many of them.
On my way.
Am I gonna have to slaughter this entire level of a hab?
Time to slaughter someone.
Kinda feels like I might have to slaughter an entire level of a hab. Oh my god.
I will not die in dishonor.
Abelard missed too? This fight is not giving me good vibes right now.
As the tenant comes, the other side awaits. Trust me.
Man, he even parries her. There we go. There we go. That was pretty good.
Get to it.
That is not the Emperor's will.
End him, please. Are you serious right now?
I will not.
Argenta, you haven't hit anything today. You gotta step up.
A tactically sound
Okay.
approach.
Oh, I should have charged him. Ugh.
Victory is imminent.
no, cool. That was what I was hoping for. I'm glad that he's teleported across the map. I was just thinking, wouldn't it be great if I was suddenly out of position entirely?
I have read tomes of military tactics.
I kind of don't want to use the warp right now.
If I may,
Maybe it's a moot point. Nope, doesn't seem like a moot point. Seems like that made things worse. Markedly worse.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
This combat may not be a success for me. Oh, wait, what? I thought that was a frag grenade. I must have mistaken it. Alright. Just start gunning down random people. Since I can't seem to get anything else to work. Can't seem to kill the Herald, so might as well just shoot everyone else.
To act. I won't sully myself with that.
Weird. Why is she unavailable? Alright. Why can't Pascal see anyone?
Cogitation failed.
Oh. I see. I hit the wrong button.
Running binary signal.
Boom. There we go.
Step by step, I lead. Let's see.
Let's get our gent on the move.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Alright. Actually. Saying that as I
Be the fire in your
seriously risk an asset
faith without
while using up my finest hour. It's kind of
the
perfect.
Emperor commands.
Damn.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
That was pretty good. As far as like uses of my finest hour go.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Alright.
My vow is observed.
Full auto, baby.
Request approved.
Put some more stacks on him.
Let's make it quick. Let's get to it.
Man, there are just an acre of these fellas. I gotta say, it's kind of a weird call on this demon's part to, man, Bella is fast. That's wild. She just cleared all the way over here. Ah. That's annoying.
Here we go.
Yeah, of course, the Herald's over here. Okay.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
I'm gonna keep shooting
As
at
the
him.
Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
One of these times, I'm gonna kill you dead.
As the Emperor commands, to my Emperor.
Alright.
Follow my lead.
Seems like it might be faster for Abelard to go that way. And he apparently doesn't have line of sight to anyone. Maybe he could throw a grenade far enough?
It will be done.
Nice. That was pretty that was pretty effective. Wasn't nothing.
Indeed.
Alright, Cassie.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
I do kind of feel like you might be more of a liability than a benefit at this point.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Let's sure melt that guy's brain. Is there anyone in range? No.
Shattered foes in my wake. A genius at work.
I will say that speed boost ability that I unlocked is definitely a worthwhile addition. I do regret not walking forward with her before I did that. Not gonna lie. To give Cabela a chance to run even a little bit further. Nope, never mind. That was a mistake. I have no one to shoot.
Advancing.
What about you? You have a line of sight anybody? Nope.
Let's get to it. Let's make it quick.
We'll get there soon. My computer's battery is getting low. What? Is that his own dude?
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
Actually, it seems like she didn't go that far for some reason.
Rejoice in battle!
Oh, I think I usually have a gun on her that I could have used, but oh well.
Doubt is for the weak.
High momentum.
Abelard coming.
I've seen worse battles than this in my
Yeah.
time.
Am I in range? No, but I am in range to...
It will be done.
Boom! Abby! Beautiful, baby. Beautiful.
Victory is imminent.
Alright, and then if I do my finest hour, restore all AP and MP. And has no limit on
No matter the cost. My place is at the
attacks.
fort.
Alright.
It will be done. At your beck and call.
Yeah, I expected that. I saw that coming. That's why I use the power that lets him run right back at you and shoot you in the back.
Step aside. The navigator is coming. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
has ever mixed you up with a servitor, Cassie? Boom. Missed? I missed. Hello, man.
Let's see.
And then with the double designation, come in, and you take a shot. Man. I should have probably used that ability that would have benefited me. Oh, cool. It's his turn. Alright, move up. Use exploit weakness again. Or I'm sorry, detect weakness. Use the thing that causes me to. And then expose weakness is free. And then open up on him. That didn't do anything.
Let's get to it. Here we go.
I bring mercy in retribution.
She is just having trouble keeping up. Oh wait, what about the onslaught? That's exactly what I wanted.
Death comes in silence.
Let's see. Use
I
this,
shall not faint. This goes against the tenets.
and then
Death is a blessing.
splash blood everywhere, and then pop over here. Hit that guy. What is this right here? Slash. Wait. Oh, okay, she can't do it again. But that would have been funny. Alright. Concentrated fire. Oh, wait, that's not the right one. Revel and Slaughter. And now, gun that dude down.
Faith without deeds
Note to self. There we go. See? I'm always saying Abelard's the best. He just took down a Herald of Zinj. Like, without even...
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. I'd rather not.
Okay. I guess I assumed that was a bad guy.
Follow my lead. I took care of this one.
Alright.
Emperor, give me strength.
Doesn't feel like I should have to fight these people anymore. Like, I just beat a Zinj Herald.
The storm.
I shouldn't have to also mop up the, like, loony bin that he unleashed.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Alright.
Request denied.
Oh, melted him. Boom. Alright. I haven't quite been on an hour, but that was a long fight, and it was kind of like a little bit frustrating. It was not no frustrating. Also, part of my UI seems to have disappeared. Not sure what's up with that.
They will see. Oh, yes, they all will see.
Anyway, I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna call it a night for now, cause I'm gonna get some rest, as fasting is exhausting. But thank you for checking out the show, and I'm sure I'll be back on this weekend. Oh yeah, I actually wanted to. I'm actually not going to shut down yet. I'm going to take a quick look at that new PDF that came out for Necromunda on the Warhammer community site today, because I was intrigued. The Return to Cadia thing is cool. I do like Joy Toy doing Age of Sigmar stuff. Can't really afford the Joy Toy stuff. It's a lot. All right, let me pop us over here. There we go. All right. So we got the new Apocrypha Necromunda, Bone Dry, and Broke. The wilds, wastes, and bad zones of Necromunda are filled with legends and myths of every color and kind imaginable. Some of them are even true. Wander in any drinking hole in Hive Primus and crack open a bottle of Wild Snake, or second best if you're a little light on creds, and within moments some crusty-faced local will be bending your ear with a tale or two. Maybe their little corner of the Underhive was once the site of a showdown between the notorious Carrion Queens and the equally nefarious Iron Tree Reavers. Or perhaps the legendary bounty hunter Cal Jericho drank at the very bar you're sitting at now, and they got close enough to touch the hem of his duster. Whatever the yarn, you'd do well to listen carefully, for hidden in every story is at least a grain of truth, maybe even a lesson or two that might keep you alive when you're next out wandering the bad zones looking for trouble. So we got a story here about some bounty hunters, doing their thing. And that is awesome. And I really love that aspect of the Apocrypha articles. But then we scroll down and we see Venators and Dominion campaigns, captured fighters, standard rules. Venator, Hunt Leader, Champion, Specialist, and choosing skills. It's basically the same way that it worked before, where you choose 4 types of skills and they wind up being the different the primary skill sets. So we've got Gang Legacies back, but in this case they're a little clearer now, Most fighters in a Venator gang have access to a gang legacy as detailed in their fighter profile. Fighter with a gang legacy adds additional weapons and war gear to their equipment list when added to the gang as detailed below. A Venator, hunt leader, or champion may purchase status items or exotic beasts associated with their gang legacy when recruited. For example, a Venator hunt leader with Goliath gang legacy may purchase a Sumcroc. There's no restriction on different gang legacies within a gang. A Venator gang may contain as many or as few as you wish. However, each fighter may only originate from one house. Enhanced boons. If a Venator gang's leader has a gang legacy, then the gang may claim enhanced boons as if they were that gang. However, if the leader does not have a gang legacy, they may not claim enhanced boons. Ratling Venators. As one of the recognized stable abhuman strains, Ratlings often find work as part of a Venator gang. All Ratling Venators have the sniping rule, which allows them to reroll hit rolls of a natural 1 during shoot basic actions after aiming. Sneaking, increase the hit penalty to make a shooting attack targeting this fighter while they're in cover by 1. And slopping, at the end of set up your battle, set up the battlefield. Roll a d6 for each fighter that's in recovery. On a 6, the supply of good food has helped them recover, which means that you can stack that with the slopper, which is pretty cool. Beastmen Venators are perhaps the most savage of Necromunda's abhumans. They increase their attack characteristic by 1 if they've suffered 1 or more flesh wounds. That's awesome. And friends on conditioning. History of being considered disposable. Its shock troops, often dosed with friends on, has resulted in them becoming immune to the chem's negative effects. Beastmen fighters never suffer any side effects from using friends on. So that's fun. We've got the multiple profiles back. So we got the hunt leader. I believe based off of Book of the Outcast, you could give your Venator leader psychic power. Let's see. I had it open just now. Anyway, so I'm thinking that this might actually be the way that I can finally do the Goliath Nurgle gang that I've been working on kind of properly. Although the only thing is, unfortunately, you don't have access to... Oh, wait! I was going to say you don't have access to the Goliaths not being able to take gene smithing. But I could take the my like scrawny dudes, instead of taking the gene smithing thing that makes them weaker, I could take the lower toughness stat line for those guys, and so it would still work. So this is looking very doable. So let's see, in the using weird powers, or the weird powers section, bounty hunters and Venator hunt leaders can be upgraded when hired to have the sanctioned psyker special rule. So yeah, that would be one way for me to do my my Nurgle Goliaths now, is because I wanted to have them have like Nurgle stat lines for the champions and a psyker leader and all of the kind of gear from House Goliath, and that would allow me to do all of that. So that's pretty dope. So I'll have to price that out and see where I land. But yeah, so we have the normal stat lines, but they threw in, you can now have an Ogryn hunt leader, which they're subject to the rules associated with a Venator leader, and can then have a gang legacy from the Ogryn gang, which means that functionally this is another way to just build an Ogryn gang, which is very cool. Squat hunt leader, totally like specific stat line to the squats, with a squat gang legacy. Ratling hunt leader, Beastman, Hunt Leader. All, like, this is a lot of options. I'm really excited. I'm kind of torn. I have a bunch of old original, like, back in the 80s GW, like, dwarf models I converted to be a Venator team, and I'm kind of torn between running them as squats, where they'll use the squat rules, but they're much smaller than the squats that are out now, or maybe even just using them as ratlings. But I think probably I'll stick to squats because they are squats, and I feel like if I started calling my squats ratlings, that they might, they might perform poorly on the battlefield because of being demoralized. So yeah, I got like, you got the gang leaders and stuff, and then champions. We got the 4 stat lines again, and then Ogren, Squat, Rattling, and Beastman champions as well. This is, and then this is really fantastic. And then we do have what seems to be an error down here, which is that the Beastman Ganger is 20 credits, and their stats are insane. Like, their strength 4, toughness 4, weapon skill 3 up. Like, for 20 credits, that is that's wildly better than like any other gang has. So I don't know what that's about. Hopefully they will notice and fix that. So yeah, you're limited to rare 8 or less on these guys, just as normal. So overall, it's pretty similar to the old vendor list, but they've done enough kind of bookkeeping, kind of update here that I think it's. I would love to have this treatment done to all of the other different gangs that are still kind of lagging. Even the enforcers, I know that they got the like Badlands enforcers list, but like I would really like a rethink of the original enforcers list as well. It's high time that that we fix those stragglers. Corpse grinders are fine. I do think that they could probably use some like an expansion of some kind, but maybe they have caused a lot of hurt feelings in their time, and so maybe it's best if we just let them stay what they are, which is not unplayable. It's just its own thing. And then we've got the Chaos and Genestealer cult lists, which are rough, and both really could use a once over. So I'm really hoping that GW sees the positive reception for the vendors list, and all the people who are like, oh, I'm excited, now I'm going to go make this list, or oh, I can use these rules for this list, and are encouraged by that, and they update the other lists that really need it. Like, please, I just want a chaos cult that functions properly. Like, please. That's all I ask for. All right, now I'm going to sign off. Thank you to everyone for checking the show out. Peace.